Alright, we are live once again, and it's during the day for once. Crazy, right? Let's get back into the 100-line demo. It's not the end of the demo. Alright.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! I've prepared a fabulous breakfast banquet to give you plenty of energy and bloodlust for the day ahead! Everyone, make your way to the cafeteria, on the double!
Was that some kind of wake-up call? A depressing way to start the day. Didn't like the sound of that. Giving you plenty of bloodlust stuff either. Maybe isn't laced our food with something to make us more aggressive. I guess I should head to the cafeteria. I don't want any trouble. Alright. I like the little loading screen. There it is again. Totally open. Okay, we're gonna... Unobstructed sky. I still can't get used to it. Every time I look up, it's like a reminder of how bizarre this whole thing is. Seeing the sky gives me this weird, uneasy feeling. Like I could get sucked into it, and keep falling forever. If I stay here for long enough, will staring up into the infinite space like this start to feel normal? There's no way I can get used to something so unnatural. I'd rather go back to my nice, safe life in the residential complex. Alright everyone, dig in and get yourself all fueled up. Didn't you hear me? I said dig in. There's no time to worry about proper table manners. Dig into what? Half of us are stuck with dry bread again. Personally, I'm grateful we have anything to eat at all. We've had days in the TRC when we had to make do with much less than this. Other curious, please. I don't want to think about that. Let me guess. If we want anything more substantial, we have to agree to fight. In that case, I'll stick with the dry bread. Boring, plain, flavorless dry bread. Suit yourselves. But there's one more thing I need from you. I planned to do this on the day you transferred in, but I had to push it back because of the enemy attack. What is it this time?
Aha!
I want you to take a tour of the Last Defense Academy campus. You're going to be living here, so I might as well get to know the place. There are tons of rooms and facilities you haven't seen yet. Sounds like fun! You got any rooms where the doors lock behind you and you have to solve obscure logic puzzles to get out? If there are, you can go in on your own.
Oh.
This is no ordinary school, you know. You're bound to find something to surprise you.
Hey!
So once you finish breakfast, put on your walking boots and go explore your new home. I feel like we're playing right into Siri's hands, but we should probably try to get a better idea of what kind of place this is. And I even turn up some clues about what that special something we're protecting is. No time like the present. Let's take a look around. Yeah, Takumi. You came to check out this area too?
Huh?
Yeah, what is it? Some kind of entrance hall? Entrance and exit, of course. Of course, even if we left school from here, we'd still have to contend with the wall of flames. You're welcome to leave this school building at your own discretion, but there's no real point in doing so. Where did you come from? I'm in the walls. As your commanding officer, it is my duty to offer guidance and support wherever and whenever you need it. I can appear anywhere on school grounds. Anyhow, even if you make it past the flames, there's just a whole lot of nothing on the other side.
Hey!
But if you feel like a change of scenery, be my guest. He's gone. How does he move so fast? Don't worry about him. I found something much more interesting. Interesting how.
Huh.
Those machines over there. Go take a look at them. Alright, I'm assuming the ones with the exclamation point. They look like gotcha machines almost. What's so interesting about these? What are they even for?
Huh.
It seems they're a special model of fire extinguishers.
Huh?
Fire extinguishers? And he's back. He's in the walls. That's right, I put them there so you can use them to go exploring.
Yeah.
You again?
Ah.
Would you mind telling Takumi what you told me? No sooner said than done. During your stay here, there might be times where you want to wander off school grounds and explore the surrounding area. That's where these fire extinguishers come in. With a little help from your Hemoanima, you can use these to temporarily put a hole in the wall and open a way forward. Whoa, wait a minute. You're saying we can actually put out the undying flames? There's nothing stopping us from using these to just get out of here? Yeah, your pal Outsuki had the same idea, but there's nothing but ruins out there. Just ruins? You might find useful bits and pieces among the rubble, or maybe even some items you can still use in the old towns. That's if the invaders don't get you first. There's invaders out there? Oh sure, the place is crawling with them. The wall of fire's there to keep them out, remember? Not only that, but you can't be revived if you die outside the school grounds. It's a dangerous business, going out the door and into the unknown. And we're a long, long way from Tokyo Residential Complex here. You'd never make it on foot, so don't even think about it. So much for that idea. Coming up with plans to escape will only lead you to despair. I'm sure you can find much more productive use of your time. Like focusing on protecting the school, and by extension humanity, for the next 99 days. And ensuring a peaceful, harmonious future. You all want this story to have a happy ending, don't you? So beyond the wall is just ruins. At least we have hope now. If there's a way to get past the flames, there's a way for us to get home. Weren't you listening just now? Siri said we're too far away from the complex to make it on our own. I wouldn't put too much stock in everything he says. In fact, isn't it a little suspicious he went out of the way to let us know that? There must be some way to get back to the TRC. He's just hiding it from us. Personally, I think the truth is the exact opposite of what he said. The best use of our time isn't following his orders, it's finding a way home. I refuse to believe that the future of humanity could possibly depend on us. We'll get out of this somehow. That's the idea I'm putting faith in. Sounds like Aido's determined to defy Siri to the very end. To be honest, I can't say for sure that he's making the wrong choice. That's what makes this so hard. So, can we go? I have a feeling we have to finish exploring right now. Yeah, we have to finish exploring. Alright. What in the... Surprisingly stately door stood in the middle of an otherwise nonsensical looking space, defiantly blocking the way forward. The hallways and classrooms of this school were all pretty strange, but this put them all to shame. It wasn't so much the door itself that was out of place, but what was in front of it. I mean, we do have something to take that out, you know? We have, the fire extinguishers. This door looks pretty solid. More importantly, that weird fire in front of it. They're undying flames. I thought so. But why are they here, inside the school? To stop anyone from opening this door, I imagine. If it's that important, then... Yes, whatever is behind this door is the thing we're fighting to protect from the invaders. Right behind this door is something that could wipe out humanity in the wrong hands. Wonder what it is. Do you think we'll ever find out? We could try breaking down the door ourselves, but that may prove difficult. Convincing the others to join the fight so Sears will will tell us the truth seems like a more efficient choice to me. I don't think convincing them will be that easy. This kind of decision is something they have to come to on their own. You're still thinking like a civilian. You need to toughen up, or we'll end up in the worst possible scenario. What were you before all of this? Like, we have a vague estimate of a handful of people, you know? Like, we have vague information of what people did before they were here. What did you do? Were you like some kind of military or something? Were you an assassin? Are we gonna find out you're an assassin? You seem like you could be an assassin.
Huh?
What do you mean? Let's just say it's in everyone's best interest to get the others onto the battlefield with the rest of us. By any means necessary. Sounds like she has something in mind already. She wouldn't force them to fight against their will, would she? She absolutely would. We may not know each other we might not have known each other very long, but I can definitely imagine Hiruko taking a hardline approach with anyone who refuses to do what she says. There's something about her that radiates authority, leaving no room for arguments. Right? I'm not listening to your conversation.
Hey there, troops! How's your tour of the campus going? I figure it's about time you met back up and compared notes. Report to the cafeteria immediately!
I'm not too crazy about dropping everything to do what he says, but I've pretty much finished looking around anyway. Guess I'll head back to the cafeteria. Alright, for that I'm gonna drink some water. Shit, I gotta turn that off. Damn it, let me drink my water in peace. So, what do you think? Have you fallen in love with the place yet? Is it so wonderful that you want to spend the rest of your lives here? There's no way we'd feel that good about it. Well, if you don't like it, just tough it out. 100 days isn't that long, and there's more important things at stake than your personal comfort. Why even ask us if you're ultimately going to discount our opinions? You may have noticed some features that aren't available yet, but don't worry, it's all part of my roadmap of staggered content releases. I'll reveal more of the school's facilities, little by little, so you'll always have something new to look forward to, and motivate you to keep going. Be more specific. Exactly how do you intend for us to spend our time here when we're not fighting? Oh, right. We're a school after all. We're probably expecting some kind of curriculum or a proper schedule. But we don't have one here. Surprise! What? No schedule? Unless there's an invader attack, like the one yesterday, you're free to spend your time however you see fit. So we don't gotta go to classes or nothing? Shit, man, you should've led with that. Don't tell me you're actually buying into this. It's not like we can leave. Might as well make the most of it while we're here. I think it's too early to say there's no way for us to leave. You'll want to find out so badly. Do it yourself. You're just gonna chicken out and run away from the fight anyway, right? Leave him alone. I'm gonna pick a favorite character and they're gonna die immediately. Now, settle down. I hate to see friends fighting. It's your fault we're all so on edge. You've all been raised in different environments and had different life experiences, so naturally, you all have your own values, your own priorities. Each one of you is as unique as a snowflake, and that's okay. We're all about diversity here. A little difference of opinion now and then is inevitable. Again, your fault that we even need to have this discussion. Having said all that, no matter how your feelings on the matter, I messed that sentence up bad. All of you are going to have to fight the invaders sooner or later. Sorry if I sound like a broken record, but this war will decide the fate of humanity itself. Abstaining is not an option. While this school stands, there's still every chance of a bright future. But if the school falls, so does mankind. The invaders will massacre every last one of you. And then they'll move on to your loved ones. Each one of you has something in your life worth fighting for. It only makes sense for you to work together, to keep all of them safe. Can't have you wasting time or energy on pesky moral dilemmas. Clear your minds and banish all doubt from your hearts. As humanity's last line of defense against the invaders, you are about to become the very embodiment of hope. Hope? You've got to be kidding me. This is more like despair.
Hey!
Oh! Oh, he's gonna crash out. Honestly, valid. You're forcing us to participate in this war without telling us the whole story behind it. Who knows what else you might be keeping from us? Saving humanity sounds like a worthy cause, but we've got no guarantee that's really what's going on here. As for the thing we're supposed to protect, if it even exists, how do we know it's not actually something even more dangerous than the invaders? Not to mention the human anima. We know next to nothing about this weird power, and you want us to pump our bodies full of it? Hey. Until I get some answers, I'm not believing a single word that comes out of your mouth. Been over this before, man. Say's only gonna tell us if you guys agree to fight. And I can't agree to fight until I hear the whole truth. I'm going around in circles so much it's making me dizzy. Yeah, we won't make any progress like this. Alright, the truth. If it's the truth you want, then that's what you'll get. I'll tell you everything. You're gonna tell us? Just like that?
No.
I never meant to keep the secret from you all that long. I was just using it as a bargaining chip to motivate you. But it looks like that plan backfired. At this point, I can only salvage your trust in me by giving you the full story. And you'll really tell us the truth? The whole truth? And nothing but the truth. Or at least, I'd like to, but this isn't the kind of decision I can make on my own.
Yeah.
Let's say we table this discussion until tomorrow. So, there's more people involved in this than just you. Expect you to tell us about them, too.
Yeah.
I'm sure you will. I'll run past the higher-ups. If I tell them this is the best way I can get you to fight, they'll probably go for it. Although I might have to talk to you individually instead of telling everyone all at once. Well, I'll do whatever I can. Come find me in the war room tomorrow morning and I'll let you know about what the brass says.
Hey.
I've got a lot to do, so I'll call it a day here. See you tomorrow, bright and early. With a cheery wave of his stubby little arm, Seer disappeared. Huh? Never thought getting the truth out of him would be that easy. But he still has to discuss it with the people in charge, right? You could come back tomorrow and say they shut the idea down. I hope you're all ready. If we learn the truth tomorrow, you'll have no more excuses to stay on the sidelines. No excuses. We'll see what happens after we hear what Siri has to say. We can all talk it out and decide on the best course of action then. Yeah, you're right. We can't make decisions on anything until we know what's really going on. You're hilarious, Mr. Maruko. You clearly have no intention of fighting no matter what happens tomorrow. Shut up! I bet you don't either. Nothing more to discuss. We all left the cafeteria and head back to our own rooms. Tomorrow morning, Siri will tell us the whole truth. Can't even imagine what it might be. Who gathered us all here? What are we fighting for? Can only hope everything will make sense once we know that.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
So there's a nighttime announcement too, just like the morning one. Thought it would be much a much longer road to learning the truth, but hopefully, by this time tomorrow, we'll know everything we need to know. It probably won't be the end of our problems, but it'll be a step forward. At any rate, there's no use worrying about it anymore today. I'll discuss it with the others once we've heard from Siri.
Huh?
For now, the only thing I can do is wait for tomorrow to come. With nothing else to do, I decided to call it a day. Got into bed and was soon fast asleep. What is going on here?
Come on. Don't cry. If you keep crying like that, your daddy will get sad too. And he won't be able to go to heaven.
We were only in kindergarten back then. Karo's dad had just died. He and Karo were driving over to her mom's research lab when it happened. The car crash that changed her life. Security alert had sounded, and suddenly people were scrambling around trying to get to the nearest shelter. Karo's dad swerved to hit someone. The car was almost entirely destroyed. Her dad leaned over from the driver's seat to shield her from the impact right at the last second. For some miracle, he made it in time and Karo survived. But her father wasn't so lucky. After the funeral, Karo was inconsolable. She just sat there and cried. Nothing I could do.
My daddy's gone. I'll never see him again.
Karuha? Don't cry anymore, okay? I know your daddy's gone, but I'll be your daddy from now on, so you don't have to be sad.
You're too little, Taki. You can't be a daddy.
Maybe, but I'm just glad you're okay, Karuha. That your daddy protected you.
But I'm not okay. I got this big cut right across my tummy. The doctors say it's gonna leave a scar. It'll never go away. Not even when I'm a grown-up. I bet no one will want to marry a girl with a big ugly scar like this.
Then, when we grow up, I'll marry you. By then, I won't be too little anymore.
Huh?
I'll marry you someday, Karuha. Then you'll never have to be alone. I'll always be there to protect you.
You'll protect me?
Yeah. Now that your daddy's gone, I'll keep you safe instead. So please, don't cry. Whatever happens, I'll protect you, Karuha. No matter what, I promise.
I feel like there were a couple audio
Taki.
issues there.
Thank you. I think I'm going to be all right now. You promised. So you gotta do it, okay?
That's right. Made a promise. Promise to protect Karo no matter what. I'm not about to break that promise. To keep Karo safe, I have to keep fighting. And I'll fight. I have to fight, fight, fight. Fight, 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 fight. I jolted upright in bed, throwing off the covers in a panic. My whole body was drenched in sweat and my heart was racing, like I'd just woken up from a nightmare. No, not a nightmare. Memory. A childhood memory of Karo and me. I'd totally forgotten about that time. Why did I dream about it all of a sudden? Wonder what Karo is doing right now. She probably hasn't stopped worrying ever since I disappeared. That would be just like her. Come to think of it, what does everyone back in the residential complex think happened to me? Are they treating me like a missing person? Or did they assume I died in that monster attack? I'll have to ask Siri about that too.
Huh?
Sheesh. I'm wide awake now. I'm so sweaty. It's not even close to morning yet. Maybe I'll step outside for some fresh air. I mean, can we take a shower? Is that an option? Is the water shut off at night here too? I got out of bed and slowly made my way towards the door. Along the way, I happened to catch a glimpse of myself in the mirror. It's me. In spite of everything, it's still me. Right? There have been so many references to other games so far. Like, I don't know what the other one is. I know it's from something. I'm pretty sure it's from a game, but I don't know what it's from. The I am thou, that's Persona. I think that's specifically Persona 5, because that's I am thou, thou art I. Thou has acquired a new vow. You know? And then the despite everything it's still you, that's Undertale. I believe. I think that should be Undertale, right? That's where that's from. It's the same face I see in the mirror every morning, but somehow, something about it seems wrong. I don't know how to describe it. It's like the reflection doesn't feel like me anymore. I wonder if this is the side effect from using human anima.
Who are you? I'm Takumi Sumino. Aren't I?
Aren't you? That didn't sound like questioning yourself. That sounded like a realization. What am I doing? This is stupid. Coming back to my senses, I turned away from the mirror and walked out the door. So, as soon as I got outside...
Whoa.
The scene that greeted me took my breath away.
I've heard of those. They're stars, right?
The night sky far above my head was now dotted with countless glimmering pinpricks of light. The vastness and emptiness of all of it was almost terrifying, but in a way it was beautiful. It inspired a sense of awe in me that I'd never felt before.
I wonder what Karuo would say if she saw this.
As I stood there wondering, my gaze was drawn to a different, larger light in the sky. The moon.
It looks so close. Is that another planet?
No, not a planet. A different kind of celestial body. I'm sure I read about it once. A big chunk of rock orbiting the Earth, visible to the naked eye. What was it called again? It's on the tip of my tongue. Is that... Huh? All of a sudden I felt like I wasn't alone. Spun around to see who's there. Oh, wow! That's... honestly pretty cool, actually. You're on fire? No, not quite. It wasn't a person, more like a burning, flickering apparition in the shape of a young man. A fire with a mind of its own. Not just any fire either. They're undying flames.
What the? Huh?
The way its mouth is moving. Is it talking? I can't hear a thing though.
What is it? What are you trying to tell me?
The thing seems to hear me okay, but my question seems to upset it. A look of profound sorrow passes over its fiery features. We should teach it sign language. You know, a little, in this case, I guess, JSO? Is that what it is? Japanese Sign Language? Or maybe just, like, use pen and paper and have it kind of point to letters and stuff, like a Ouija board. The next moment, it disappeared into thin air. What just happened? What was that? Don't tell me, was that a ghost? Ghost or not, it definitely been tried to communicate with me, but what was it trying to say, and why? Vainly trying to comprehend what I'd seen and what it all meant, I just stood there dumbfounded. It was a while before I could even bring myself to move from that spot. In the end, I didn't get a wink of sleep the rest of the night. I just sat in bed waiting for the morning announcement.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your third day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Are we gonna fight something today? The morning's finally here. Should I tell everyone about what I saw last night? Would they believe me? I'm not sure even I believe it really happened. They might just write it off as a dream or say I'm going crazy. But I'll think about that later. Today's the day series going to tell us the truth. I can decide what to do about the ghost boy afterwards. We were supposed to meet up in the war room, right? Right, so to the map. And they do that. And I don't... There it is. I'm very glad that it has like a pink exclamation point, because I'm not going to remember what any room is. When I arrived at the war room, everyone else was already there. Everyone, that is, except Siri. He's certainly taking his time. You think he's still discussing things with the people in charge? Maybe it's taking longer to convince them than he thought. He should have told us that. I got early for nothing. That's really it. Ain't a lot of point in us just waiting around here. Yes, I'm sure Siri will summon us again when he's ready to talk. When the time comes, we'll have to gather here again. Till then, we can probably spend our time as we see fit. Wow, we actually get some free time? And here I thought we were in for a long and involved lore dump. I was looking forward to it all night long. I guess I'll just rest my head on my dear sister's lap and go back to sleep now. Don't choke like that in front of the others. After that, the little meeting in the war room broke up, with all of us going back to our rooms. Alright, it's time for free time. We're free to spend our time however we want, until Siri gets back. What exactly should I do while I'm waiting, though? Oh, I like the little free time screen. Yeah, I know how this works. Let's see, let's go here. Here, let's see, strange room. Cafeteria. Bathroom, classroom, entrance hall. Room, trading room, room. I might try the entrance, actually. I want to see if we're allowed to, like, leave. Yo, Takumi! You got some free time, want to explore with me? Yes. We can use fire extinguishers to open a hole in the wall. In the wall of fire. Then we can go out and bust some heads.
Huh?
I'd like to go out with you, but wouldn't it be dangerous to just go two of us? It's teeming with invaders out there. Hey, if it'll make you feel better, we can invite more people to come along. Follows Kiriko and Darumi. Select a maximum of 3 people, bring exploring. Alright, and we can't bring the rest of them. So these are the ones that are not included, and then I do remember in the promotional art and all that kind of stuff, there were other characters. So I'm assuming those extra slots that I can't actually show because my cursor isn't showing up on here are the other characters that are, you know, included in that. So for now, 2, 3, and Q. Sector
Let's go.
exploration. That. Oh, look at us! We're so cute and chippy and stuff. This is the outside world? It's just as Suri said. It's nothing but ruins out here. All I can see is city wreckage and debris. Guess he wasn't lying about not being able to return to the TRC. What can we even do out here?
Hey!
Hey man, turn that frown upside down. We're already out here. We might as well try looking around for something we can use. Alright, so I'm assuming it's like a card game, or like dice game. Exploring will allow that. Cool, cool. Alright. Search start. Alright, so we get cards and it helps us with movements. Go for a 3 for now. Go for that. You find a plushie abandoned on the roadside. Looks like an invader. Sure is creepy. It looks like an invader. I'm assuming it is one. I want it though. Stuff. Alright, you try repairing it with your tools, your item fix it up nicely. We got a plushie!
We did it!
Aww! It's so cute. I'm assuming it's cute. The little invaders were cute, you know? Alright, so we can go 2, and that can give us 1, 2. We can go 5, and that can give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'll go for 2 for now. Alright, E lets us view the arena, so go this way. Last fight over there. This fight over there. Alright. You want to go that way then? And we'll go for a 3. Time bomb, do something or it'll explode. Get Tsubasa to defuse it? Wait, shit, who's Tsubasa? I think we should run away as fast as we can.
Might as well take it.
I think we want to go 1, 2, 3 and take on a fight. And now just see how the fights out here work. Oh, annihilate all enemies. Alright, so let's looking at how this is set up, it might be the best choice. Alright, so this guy is the big man. That's gonna be the problem. So let's start with that. And let's put you about here, I'd say. Be better to have you here. So here. It might be better to have it here, because that should do damage to big guy too. And we have 3 more. Do that, and then we'll
Hauling ass!
grab that. Drop you right here to do some damage to those, and that.
Ready
Now,
whenever.
we do this, we can take out one of the pseudo big guys. Let's send you here, have you take that
Out
out.
of my way. Broken so soon.
Ooh, and we got extra. Alright.
Time for battle.
Damn, I can't reach from here. What do we have? I feel like we probably are.
Rev it up!
This is gonna be very helpful.
Let her rip!
And if we can
Let's
do
do
it
this.
one more time.
Knocked it out of
We
the
knocked
park!
that out. Ooh, and we got an extra. Alright.
All
Go back
right.
to you.
Let's get started.
Pick this. Go forward. And do damage to
How's
this
this?
guy.
How satisfying.
And we got another one. Wow, this is going
Full throttle!
very well right now. Alright, you can't do anything.
Now then, to business.
You're not gonna be able to do anything. We might want
Good to go.
twice. Leave me alone. Let's take this. Ooh, we can't do a ton. Wait, if we sit here and then we have it focus that way. And that. Oh, the orange guy! Oh, that's not good.
Not bad.
Alright, solid problem. Alright, first things
I've got
first.
this.
We should use this and sit here, focus up, and do slash damage to those.
All right.
Oh, we got extra for that. Nice. Very nice. Have
Alright,
you
let's
do
get
that
started.
to this,
Chop
just
you
to
to
get rid of it.
pieces.
And then we'll
All
have
in ass.
you do this right about here to do some damage to those. We have one left on that, so for now, it really doesn't matter what I use. We have one guy left.
Let's
I might
do
as well
this.
just kind of do that then. Alright. There we go. That was pretty
Yes.
easy. Let's hope the other ones are that easy. And we got a rainbow feather. Alright, we can do one and we can get another fight or an item. I think I'll do one. Do I want to fight though? I'll fight. Alright, let's see. Ooh, we do keep damage. That's not good. Start with you. Take that, and let's put it about here. Take those out, do some damage to that, and now that we got yours, we'll take this
Let's
guy,
freaking go!
take that, and move you to be right about there.
Eat this!
Ooh, we got shields and stuff. That's good. Alright, so we're not gonna mess with
Ready
that
when
area
you are.
again. Take this, and do some damage to those guys. And just to at least kill that guy. Let's
My
do it
turn.
again and take it out.
Got it.
We have two little guys left. We have that, and we have this. For now, I might just end turn, though. Oh, of course they're targeting. Oh, of course they're targeting. Alright,
Not there
You
yet.
need to, go away.
Let's do
We'll
this!
do this. I don't think allies can be on the same square, so... It's 1,
Full throttle!
2,
Let's freak!
3. There we go. Probably would have been more efficient to
This looks
use the
good.
other one. Alright, use bag, escape. Let's check our bag, see if there's anything healing wise. Right. Okay, it does not look like anything. It's 54, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 3. Yeah. Let's go for the mystery square. You see tasty looking fruit burning on the ground. Let's eat it. That was delicious. Felt a bit less hungry. Alright, that was good. Let's see, we could do a fight, or let's skip the fight for now. We'll do a 1. Found some graffiti sprayed on the wall. It's not exactly high art, but you find your eye drawn to it. What do you mean secret code? Let's inspect the wall. The art wasn't directly on the wall, but on a large piece of cloth. You decide to salvage the cloth as crafting material. You have a large cloth.
as well
I don't
take
know
it.
what it's gonna do. I don't know what these are gonna be used for, but icon. Let's head back for now. Let's not die. And exploration. Alright. I think it's a pretty good that's a very good haul.
Ah,
Oh, we finally made it back. It's already pretty dark. Exploring really does eat up the day. It's probably better to leave in the morning whenever we go exploring. And we should be prepared to spend the whole day out.
Phew.
Today was pretty fun. Let me know the next time you go out, alright? Okay, that's...
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Another day comes to an end without any sign of Siri. What happened to his promise to tell us the truth now? Is this his way of getting out of it? And isn't he supposed to be our commanding officer or whatever? Is it okay for him to leave us here unsupervised? It doesn't add up. Did something go wrong? But what could have happened? Wasn't Siri in control of everything here? He's the last person I'd expect to go missing. None of this makes any sense. I continue to struggle with the vague sense of unease, right up until my 4th day at the last Defense Academy drew up to a close. Day 5.
Up and out of troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 5th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
With the morning announcement still ringing in my ears, I forced myself out of bed. Better make my way to the cafeteria. Maybe today, Siri will finally be back. He is coming back, right? Okay, get to there. When I got to the cafeteria, I found the same lineup as the day before. Every member of the team, but no Siri. Alright, getting real pissed off now. There's no way this is how it was supposed to go, right? Did something go wrong somehow? You mean with Siri? Who even think of messing with him? Has Nobi been looking for him? I took a look around the school yesterday, but I didn't see him anywhere. My eyesight is just as pathetic as my work ethic, though, so it's possible I overlooked something. I also searched the school grounds, even the outside by the wall of fire, but I didn't find anything. My money's still on him being in one of the rooms we can't get into. But why did he lock himself away for so long? That's super weird.
Yeah!
Is it possible he just ran away? Ran away? From what? His responsibilities, maybe. It'd be pretty awkward for him to come back and tell us he wasn't given permission to reveal the truth. For real? What a creep! Chill, dude. He was doing this to get the rest of you to fight, remember? He wouldn't drop it that easy. I was just putting the possibility out there. You don't need to treat it as a genuine theory. But what if something has happened to Siri and he's not coming back? What's our best course of action, then? Our best course of action? With Siri gone, there's no one left to enforce his rules, so maybe... This is our chance to escape the school and go home. I know we still have the wall of fire to contend with, so the rest of us may have to use our Hemomania after all. We have to use that power anyways. I'd rather do it for something like this, instead of being a pawn in Siri's war. But it's all ruins and stuff outside the wall, right? There are a bunch of invaders out there too. And we have no idea how to get to the Tokyo residential complex from here. That can be our first order of business once we get out there. We'll figure it out as we go along. As we go along? I don't think that's a good idea. Once we leave the school, we won't be able to be revived anymore. I'm well aware of the danger, but it's a risk I'm willing to take if it means going home. Isn't that how we all feel? Or would you rather stay locked up here forever? You know, everything Siri said was probably a lie. There's no way he'd just let us go after the 100 days are up. Yeah, you've got a point. Hey, then let's get out of here. Together. We have to take a risk for our lives. Let's do it for freedom. Risk our lives for freedom? Risk implies a chance of success. What you're suggesting is more like suicide. There's no way we can find our way home just by wandering aimlessly out in the wild. Can you really say that for sure? We won't know if we never try. I'd like to hear what everyone else thinks, especially those of you who've refused to fight so far. Huh? You mean us? You won't fight because you're afraid, isn't that right? Does leaving and finding your way back sound like a better option? I won't stop you if that's what you really want. Well, the thing is, I want to get back to the complex as much as anyone, but, well, who knows what's behind all those ruined towns out there. Without a map or a plan or anything, we might end up even further from home. It's too big of a risk. Don't forget about all the invaders. A cowardly weakling like me wouldn't last 5 minutes out there. My stance hasn't changed. Any plan that puts my dear sister in danger is completely out of the question. You'll have to count us out. You guys... Cowards to the core, huh? Too scared to fight, too scared to run. But why do I get the feeling you already knew they'd say that when you asked them? At any rate, it seems we've reached a consensus. Nobody wants to leave the school with you, Ito. Of course, you're still welcome to escape on your own. I wonder how long it will take for the invaders to find you. Or maybe you'll die from starvation before then. Alright, you've made your point. Hado's voice was hoarse, as if he was choking on his own regrets. He turned to leave. Where are you going? I'm sorry, I'd like to be alone for a while. It seems I failed to understand how everyone feels. Social relationships sure can be tricky. Can we befriend him yet? Eyes downcast, his face pale. Ido staggered uncertainly out of the cafeteria. Is he going to be okay? No one really felt like discussing things further after that. Eventually we decided to just go back to our rooms. Over it. Another day without Siri. It's like he's completely dropped off the face of the earth. What if he's really not coming back? What's gonna happen to us then? Or was this always his plan? Was he lying to us the whole time? That's right. Just a spelt 24,000 hours. 2,400, yeah. And you're done. If you managed to defend the school for that long, that is. Sorry if I sound like a broken record, but this war will decide the fate of humanity itself. Abstaining is not an option. While this school stands, there's still every chance of a bright future. But if the school falls, so does mankind. The invaders will massacre every last one of you. Then, they'll move on to your loved ones. All that stuff about protecting humanity, about going home after 100 days. Was any of that true? As I started to think like that, I couldn't stop. I asked myself the same questions over and over again. Was it true? And what was a lie? What should I believe? What should I do from here on? What will give me the best chance of getting home safe? Those questions continued to bounce around inside my head until finally I fell into a light, fitful sleep. Karu was always getting lost when we were kids. The moment you took your eyes off her, she'd wander off somewhere. It didn't matter how many people were around, or how familiar the place was. All it took was a few seconds and she'd be gone. That's just the kind of girl she was.
Oh, so this is where you were.
Taki!
Your mom asked me to come find you. She said you disappeared after the last alarm went off. You're always doing that. It's like you've got a talent for getting lost.
Sorry.
Didn't take me long to accept Karu's vanishing act as a part of who she was. She didn't disappear so completely. Part of me wondered if she'd somehow strayed into a different world from the one we knew. Then, just as suddenly, she'd be back. She drifted in and out of sight like a ghost.
How did you know I was here, Taki?
Just a feeling, I guess.
A feeling?
Yeah! You might be really good at getting lost, but I'm even better at finding you again. So when you get lost, don't be scared. I'll always come find you again. It's no problem for Takumi Sumino, expert finder.
That's so corny.
Well, expert or not, I still wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you, so try not to wander off too much, okay?
Okay. Thanks, Taki.
No problem. Come on, let's go home.
A6. I'm just gonna skip them at this point. Another dream about me and Karuha. It's been happening a lot lately, but why is it always of us as kids? Am I just that desperate to see her again? Is it my subconscious way of dealing with all of this? You've been gone a few days. I never thought I'd miss her this much. More importantly, what's going on with Siri? Has anything new happened since yesterday? It's probably too much to hope he's coming back after all this time, but I'll go meet up with the others in the cafeteria anyway. Alright, let's go to here. Once again, no Siri. Takumi, I'm glad to see you. It's an emergency. What's going on? Heido's gone missing, and he's taken a fire extinguisher with him. Looks like he really did decide to leave after all. All on his own? I did not press continue. What is he, crazy? He's barely got any experience with Humoanima. How's he gonna defend himself? He's not exactly the sporty type. If he gets attacked, he'll get ragdolled all over the place. And he's too far away to be revived too. He's gonna meet with a terrible fate for sure. What are you acting so happy about? Mr. Aotsuki was well aware of the danger. He must have just wanted to get back to the complex really badly. He might die out there if he doesn't get help. What should we do? We do nothing. Huh? We don't have any time to waste on runaways. We still need to ascertain what happened to Siri. There's no way a simple delay in negotiations would last this long. We have to entertain the possibility that something went wrong. Hold on a minute, we can't just abandon Aito. I'll go look for... I will not allow you to make unnecessary risks. Huh? Aito has made his choice. Whatever happens to him from here on is his own fault. We have precious little manpower as it is. What if there's an attack while you're gone? I get where you're coming from, but isn't that a little heartless? For real, you're basically telling us to let him die. If you don't like it, why don't you go look for him? You're not part of our fighting force anyway, so it makes no difference whether you're here or not. Except you won't, will you? You've already proven that you lack the courage to take matters of any importance into your own hands. Hey, ease up a little. You don't gotta keep riding them so hard. I don't recall asking you for input. You may act tough, but your skills are painfully mediocre. Get stronger first. Then, maybe I'll listen to you. Or, do you need another demonstration of the difference between us? Oh, I'll take you on any time. All at once, tensions were skyrocketing. I had to say something, anything to smooth things over.
Yeah!
Everyone, hold on a minute, I have an idea. What? You want a piece of this too? What is it? Make it quick.
Hey!
Probably think this is crazy, but I just remembered something. I have a talent. I've always been good at finding people when they get lost or go missing. The hell are you talking about? You think that qualifies you to leave and look for Aito? Don't make me laugh. No, seriously, hear me out. It's not just Aito I want to look for. The series. Siri too. Siri? I think it's safe to say he's not anywhere on school grounds. It's time we extend the search beyond the wall. The way I see it, I'm the best person for the job, given my past experience and everything. Please just leave this to me. I'll work something out. Do you have any grounds to believe that you can find them, apart from this nebulous talent? No, not really. What is that supposed to mean? Alright, that does it. Clench your teeth. Huh? Next moment, a hollow thwack echoed throughout the cafeteria. It was caused by Takamaru. I heard talking behind me. Okay. No more talking. Back to the game. It's caused by Takamaru throwing a punch at himself. Man, I needed that. What was that all about? You know how it is. I don't hit girls, but sometimes can't settle down unless I hit somebody. This way I've always hit myself. Yeah, it feels a lot clearer now. Okay, Takumi. You say you're an expert at finding people? I'll take your word for it. But you ain't doing this without me. Thanks. Wait, what? I could use a little fresh air and exercise. You know what I mean? You son of a gun! Well, if he's in, I'm in. You too, Darumi? Yeah, I was getting bored anyway. If no one's gonna get murdered, I might as well help out. It's a weird reason, but thanks anyway. None of you have any respect for the bigger picture. I'm bad to the bone, baby. Ain't nothing I can't disrespect. Clearly. Alright, do as you please. There's one thing I want you to keep in mind, Takumi. Huh? You've promised to find Siri, and I'm going to hold you to that. If you return without producing results... Well, say something! The silence is more threatening than anything. Besides, I never outright promised I'd find him. Don't worry, man. If she offs you, we can just bring it back again. Come on, let's get going. Aito's body's not gonna find itself. Don't kill him off before we even start. With that, Takamaru and Darumi turned and left for the entrance hall. Here it goes. No turning back now. Hey, sorry I can't help. We're counting on you. It's okay, I Can't just ignore someone when they need help. We'll handle this. I'm sure it'll all work out. Somehow. Okay. Alright. This, and down to here. One of the fire extinguishers is missing. Guess either really did take off. Crazy bastard. What was he thinking?
Hey!
Ain't no way he can survive out there on his own. Just hope we find him in time. Yeah, same here. Alright. Let's go for an exploration. Alright. Thank you for watching. If you liked it, make sure to come back and watch more. If you didn't, you have more patience than I do. Either way, goodbye.